Boom. Kathy Murphy, Misha Oliver, Punxsutawney Mo, Fox Hill Dreams, Kathleen Cross, Tracy M, Tina G, Stephanie L, The Trump Reaper, Bernadette, Marty, Julianne Gauthier, Chrissy M, Karen Purdy from Newton Falls, Ohio, Cha-Cha, Queen of the South, Maital Cabelli, Veronica Tello, and me, BDD in the Heezy. Eddie G, Sandra from Paramount, Sarah B, Monique Lee, Phyllis Hatch, Sylvia Correa, Mrs. Mia Mia to you, your boy Ken. Lisa Straw, Valerie G, Debbie Neiman, Cindy C, Jen Murphy, smash that like button, Chrissy M. Welcome to another episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka BrooklynDad, and this is Storytime. Gling, gling. Welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. I see we got some new folks here. We got Karen N is joining us. Hey, there's Samantha Hawkins. We have Wendy from the Camry Islands, and she writes Tenerife, not La Palma. She wants to make that distinction. Not La Palma. Those guys suck. Anyway, there's Scribble My Dibbles. She's here. What up, my sis? Wilbur McCarthy is joining us. Welcome, you guys. Okay, so we got some stuff to get into. Happy November 1st, day after Halloween. Let's briefly do a quick wrap-up, summary in our stories of the day. Stories of the day. Who the hell is Brandon? Why does it matter? Why is it dangerous? Terry McAuliffe versus Glenn Youngkin's race for governor of Virginia is tighter than ever. The day is tomorrow. SCOTUS today was hearing arguments about the Texas abortion law. More on that in a bit. Today's guessing game is Name That Rap Interlude. Yeah, that one's going to be tough. And last but not least, in our You Raggedy Bish segment, we have Raggedy Ricky SCHRODER. What the hell happened to that guy, man? People start off good and then they veer off into left field. I see Jocelyn Young is joining us from the Bay Area. Welcome, Jocelyn. And Patricia Haverkamp, welcome. And Mrs. Mia Mia to you says her daughter Ava calls me Brooklyn Daddy. Of course. Why wouldn't she? That is who I am, after all. Brooklyn Daddy. All right. So Brooklyn Daddy's got some random chill tunes for you to jam out to. Greg Ron Trunkin. Okay. And we got some random stuff here. Here we go. All right. So, yeah, I know. I think I've promised now like 3 times that I wasn't going to talk about the World Series. But damn it if I didn't break that promise like 3 times already. Because 3 times I've just been beside myself, pissed off. I am actively rooting against the Braves, despite the fact that I despise the Astros. I do. Not as much as I despise the Red Sox, but come on, man. The Braves make it tough for a guy to root for you, right? So after they had anti-vaxxer Travis Tritt there, then they went and invited the goddamn tomahawk chump Trump. And then the other day, they started off their game with a, there's Jamie from Wisconsin. I see. As Lisa Hathaway is here. She's informing me that Jovita Moore passed away. She's a WSB anchor woman. But yeah, so he showed up uninvited. He swore that he was invited by Major League Baseball, by the Braves. None of them invited him. But he showed up anyway to do that racist chop. But I think, what was satisfying. Oh, damn. Did I do that again? I did. Hang on a second. Hang on 1 second. So he brought his hostage wife along with him. And that's pretty much what everybody was talking about this weekend. Just look at the smile fade. So wait, let's do that again. Watch the smile fade from her face in seconds. Yeah. She was not happy to be there. Not happy at all. And, I don't feel sorry for her. She knew what she was getting herself into. And no, I know she's not a hostage. That's what I said, just because, it's funny. It's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. Yeah, so anyway, despite the fact that the Braves started off with a grand slam, they did lose that game 9-5. So come on, Astros! Oh, meanwhile, fantasy football continues. Hey, Monique Lee, I see ya. I see you there. See Eddie G. I see you too, Misha. Sylvia Correa. Yeah. This weekend, yesterday was Fantasy Football Sunday, and Wifey's team, the Kiwi Crush, they pulled off a win in literally the last minute of that game. She went into that game down 3 points. She only needed 3 points to win. And the guy on her team was not getting any love from the quarterback until less than 60 seconds on the clock. He gets a little pass. She's now won her matchup by 0.14. I can't tell you how difficult it is to win by such a minuscule amount. It's difficult. But if there's a way to lose by that amount, I will find it. I guarantee you. It's the curse, the fantasy football curse for me. Seriously, the championship eludes me year after year. Oh wait, let me just go back. So the good news is that she won. The bad news is that she may have lost. I think she lost Derrick Henry. I don't know if you guys heard this. Derrick Henry is the main running back for Tennessee, the Tennessee Titans. That was her bread and butter. It looks like he may have broken his 5th metatarsal in his foot, and that will pretty much end his season. It's not ending his career, but wow. I mean, it's devastating. Luckily, she has BrooklynDad, to advise her and make sure that her bench is stacked. She'll be okay, but still, you can't really replace a guy like Derrick Henry. I mean, he is like the top running back in the NFL by a country mile. It's tough loss. My team, meanwhile, is hanging on by a thread. My opponent has the kicker for the Giants. You guys know the Giants are my team, right? I actively root for the Giants every year for I don't know how many decades I've been rooting for the Giants. As long as I knew football was a thing and the Giants were our team, that's how long I've been rooting. Now, because I'm playing fantasy football and my opponent has the kicker for the Giants, I have to root against the Giants. I don't want them to score a damn point. And how pathetic is that? It is what it is. I gotta win. I gotta get mine. They're gonna get paid regardless if they win or lose, but I gotta win my matchup. So yesterday was Halloween. And some of you might have seen my tweets. I was tweeting about, there was like gangs. They were rolling up to our house in gangs. I might have felt a little bit intimidated. just a little. There was so many of them. There's like once there was like 8 of them, and I couldn't tell if they were, coming up for seconds, like thinking I wouldn't recognize them. They could have. I wouldn't have recognized them. Anyway, it was fun. We gave out loads of candy, many bowls full of candy, about 3 bowls full, 3 or 4. I lost count. And we did have candy left over because, our daughter, Tiny Pops, she went out for trick-or-treating. But really, I just found out today, guys, I don't need any extra candy. I don't. Oh my God, I weighed myself this morning. Whew! I mean, I have not been this heavy ever in my life. Previously, my heaviest weight was 225 pounds. I am now tipping the scale at 228. And I haven't even had any candy corn yet. Damn it. 228. So yeah, I got to start walking and working out again. Shed some of this weight. It's not good. It's not good for me. But I mean, I'm still smoke free, so that's good. Yeah, still smoke free. There, Cindy C says, "Don't panic. It's quit smoking weight. I'll adjust. Indeed, I shall." Yes. So the Twitter had a whole lot of viral costumes yesterday. So there was this one here. There was this one. This looks like Lauren Boebert as an anti-faxer, not anti-vaxxer, anti-faxer. She's saying fax machines kill. My papers, my choice. The next one we have here. Oh, this is fantastic. This is Four Seasons Total Landscaping. Their Halloween costume was the Four Seasons Hotel. Great. I never get tired of that one. This one is interesting. I'm not going to blow it up for you, but the figure on the left right here is a gentleman sitting in front of a picture of Nicki Minaj. And yes, if you look in the crotch area, it does appear that he's got swollen testicles. Those are actually just balloons. That's funny. And then there's his vaccination card. So this apparently is, what is it? Her cousin's friend, right? who got vaccinated and got the swollen testicles? That one, yeah. Clever, very clever. I love the clever costume. This was a meme costume thing. You guys have seen the Spidey meme when Spidey is pointing at other Spidey. Well, this was a circle of Spideys pointing at each other. Very clever. And we had another meme, aside from this one. We had another meme. Okay, so this guy in the picture here, that is Steve Buscemi, right? He was in a movie. I'm pretty sure this is from the movie Happy. No, not Happy. Billy Madison. And one of his old schoolmates went to school and dressed as a teenager and says, "Hello, fellow students," or "How are we doing, fellow students?" And so he dressed up as that character that has been used in meme after meme after meme. So he memed himself last night. Clever. And last but not least, we have this one here. This, obviously, you guys know who this is. This is Ted Cancun Cruz. And in the window there is his dog, his poor dog, left behind in the cold, like the rest of the Texans. Friday night, wifey and I settled on the movie Old, which was technically a horror movie, and it did have some gore in it, but not like over the top slasher movie gore. But I enjoyed it. This was very entertaining to me. It's a very clever, unique concept where they go to this island and they go to a secluded beach, and on this beach, the passage of time is crazy. Like it goes super duper fast. So like a half hour, you will age like 10 years or some ridiculous number. For instance, maybe it was an hour, a few years per hour, whatever. These two, when they showed up to that beach, the boy was 6 and his older sister was 11. And here they are, apparently like 30 years old after only having been there for like 4 or 5 hours. Hey, I see genitals scratching here. What's up? What's up, my friend? That's Matt Meehan. Hey, and that damn Alaskan has joined us, as has Gavin Rutherford and Marie from New Jersey, Julianne Goutier. I didn't see you guys. You snuck in the back. Okay, so how was it? I enjoyed it very much. I think I would give it a 9. I would give it a 9. Very much, yeah. I recommend it. It's good. It's good. Also, we were watching The Boondocks. If you haven't seen this cartoon, it is very entertaining. There's 2 main characters, Huey with the big afro and Riley with the cornrows, live with their granddad, and they basically have a lot of hilarious experiences that revolve around the Black experience. Hey, I see a Rose Cologne. Welcome to you. And it's great. It's got a great intro tune. I am the stone that the builder refused. I love that. I love it. So, yeah, if you haven't seen this yet, highly recommend it. You can stream it off of HBO. I think it's HBO. And Uncle Ruckus, that guy is just crazy. All right, and I think that's all I got for the, yeah, that's it for the random stuffs. Boom. Boom. Let's keep this show rolling right along. Oh, M. Getz said they saw the 1983 The Thing is a terrifying movie. Woo! If you want to get freaked out, watch The Thing, the old one. That shit is scary. Yeah. All right. Quick hits. Yeah. Yeah. Some of my B. Y'all know the white man knows what's best for your stupid black ass. That's my Uncle Ruckus. All right, quick hits. The race between Terry McAuliffe and Glenn Youngkin, very close. In fact, Terry McAuliffe is down by 2 points. He's going into tomorrow's election down by 2 points. So, any chance you get, use your social media presence. Don't say, oh, I just have a little tiny account. You don't know, guys. You don't know. Everyone's account matters. Somebody sees your stuff. Okay? So, do what you can, spread the word, make sure everybody knows that they got to get out there and vote. If you have friends that live in, Virginia, remind them, pester them. I don't care. It's close. And you know what? This guy, Terry McAuliffe, did not do himself any favors when he made some comment about parents do not belong in the classroom or whatever, because they've just twisted that. It's very inartful way of saying that the teachers should not have the curriculum. They shouldn't be bullied into teaching or not teaching certain things by the parents. Seriously. So that's a self-inflicted wound. I know the numbers here say 48-46. The numbers are now reversed. It's actually the other way around. Terry McAuliffe has 46. Glenn Youngkin has 48. But it's still anybody's race. Anybody can win this. We just have to show up. That's it. It's the team that shows up and actually votes has to do their thing. Diane Lund isn't in Twitter jail for 3 more days. Hang in there, my friend. Hang in there. SCOTUS. The Supreme Court is hearing arguments about the Texas abortion law, we know as SB 8. And based on the questioning this morning, the questioning by Brett Kavanaugh and Amy Coney Barrett, it does seem like there's a pretty good chance that law can be struck down. And specifically, I heard Kavanaugh saying something to the effect of, well, if you can do this with abortion, if you can have this kind of law set up by the states that can't be, it can't be countered, they can do that with the Second Amendment. And the right wing loves them some Second Amendment. So fingers crossed. Let's see. We're not going to hear anything about it for a while. I don't know. I don't know what a while is, but they said don't expect it anytime soon, a decision. But we shall see. But yeah, that framework, the way they have that law set up, they have it set up so that it can't be questioned except in individual circumstances when people file a lawsuit or whatever. And you're right, gun people will not be happy about that. I wonder if gun people will be happy to hear what Lindsey Graham had to say on January 6th. Yeah, Lindsey Graham, he was scared. Hello, Matthew Finkelstein. He says he started following my shit. Thank you. I hope that's a good thing. Lindsey Graham, he had some pointed directions for the Capitol Police on January 6th. He confirmed, actually, that he told Capitol Police to use their guns on the terrorists who stormed our Capitol. He said, quote, "What are you doing? Take back the Senate. You've got guns. Use them. We give you guns for a reason." This is the same Lindsey Graham who also said shortly after January 6th, they killed an innocent woman. You can't make this stuff up. You can't make it up. Yeah, so I'm curious, to see how this January 6th, Meek Spees, I see you. Welcome. Welcome. How this investigation unfolds, because it looks like we're hearing so many facts. It makes you wonder, like, why aren't we seeing, people higher up in handcuffs? We're just seeing the low-hanging fruit, rotten fruit, getting arrested for small shit. Josh Hawley, Josh Hawley, he gave a speech in which he was saying that criticizing a man's masculinity results in porn and video games. I wish I was making this up. But yeah, he says more men today are watching porn and playing video games because their masculinity has been criticized. And you guys know as well as anybody, there's nobody more masculine than Josh Hawley, than Senator Sedition Fist, huh? Look at him as he plants a totally masculine kiss on the lips of his wife. That totally doesn't look forced. Oh my God. Yeah, what does that even mean? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. To me, and I posted this, to me it sounds like his wife busted him playing video games, or maybe watching porn, or maybe playing a porn video game, and then he turns to her and says, "This is because you criticize my manhood." It is really a pathetic looking kiss. All right, that's it for our quick hits of the day. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our timeline, a cleanse. Timeline cleanse. Yeah, I totally need a timeline cleanse. I need to cleanse the thought of Josh Hawley porn from my brain. Let's see if this first video will help. All right, this one I believe has been around for a while. Some of you might have already seen this because I feel like I've seen it, but it's funny anyway. It's Halloween themed, right? It's Spider-Man themed. It's Halloween Spider-Man themed. Check it out.
Hey.
You're my first trick-or-treater?
Yeah, he goes to bed early.
Aw. Well, what do you say?
He's deaf.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
He's not deaf.
Thank you so much.
He's
All right,
not
let's
even
see.
alive.
Let's go, buddy.
It's better when they see him carry the kid, fake kid.
All right. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
There we go. What?
Hey.
Happy Halloween, how are you?
Yeah, we're out early. Y'all not going out?
Can you say trick or treat?
Scribble my dibble is disturbed by this.
Go up, we're getting our costumes ready, and we're gonna go.
Yeah, he goes to bed early, so we
Oh, does he? Well, he has to say trick or treat.
He-
Can you say trick or
he's
treat?
he's deaf.
He's deaf.
Yeah.
Oh, he's deaf. I have a brother that's deaf.
Oh,
Oh, that's Uncle Dennis is deaf, right?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, can we say sign language to him? We say hello. How are you? How are you doing?
Dude knows sign
no
language.
Sign language.
Oh yes. We just... How are you doing? Are you happy?
Why is he not talking?
You want some candy? Say trick or treat?
Nah, he's shy too. He's real shy.
But he's not moving a muscle.
I don't, you know, put some candy in his bag? Okay, you put some candy in his bag and tell him have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
Oh, thank you guys.
Great.
All right, we see y'all later. Thank you so much. Yeah, bye. Yeah, he is. He's just a little shy. He's a little shy.
Yes, I agree. It is so wrong, but it's also funny as hell. All right, next up, for those of you who did not enjoy that one, who were like, hey, I have Kitty for you. I have a kitty and a mouse for you. I can't even explain this. That's a mouse, I think. Or a gerbil, maybe? It's so cute. There's so many levels of cute to this. Hamster. Trump Reaper, Cindy C, Marie, Foxhill James, they're all saying this is a hamster. It's adorable. It's like a baby. With his little pink hands. Not a mouse. Okay. But it's a rodent. And he's under the protection of this kitty. I love it. I love it so much. Okay. Last but not least, this next kitty is not so nice and not so small. It's big. It's ginormous. It's Jurassic.
Keep absolutely still. This vision's based on movement.
So good. Cat food. Oh my God. That I don't even know who did that. It said Owl Kitty on it. I didn't do some investigating, but that's one of those creative things. I knew that if I shared that with you, I do run the risk of being hit on the head by somebody with a copyright claim or whatever. It was too good not to risk sharing with you guys. Well, I'll let you know if I get hit in the head by that. All right, next up, first of all, that was our timeline cleanse. I hope you enjoyed it. While I have your attention, please remember to hit the like button if you like what you see. It does take me some time to find these little gems, these little niblets of happiness. Hit that like button. It helps me out tremendously. Thank you. And next up, we got our main topic of the day, which is, who is Brandon? I know what you're thinking. You're already like, BrooklynDad, we know who Brandon is. It's not really Brandon. Shh. Just wait. Give me a minute here. All right. So this weekend, there was a big uproar about Southwest Airlines. One of their pilots announced over the loudspeaker, he said the words, "Let's go, Brandon." And everybody lost their damn minds. Why is this? Let's go, Brandon. You shouldn't be saying that. Why? What's wrong? What's wrong with Brandon? What's, everybody must know a Brandon. I mean, look, Brandon couldn't be that bad. The song "Let's Go Brandon" actually was topping the charts in iTunes. Huh? There's a whole lot of songs. I think 5 total songs, rap songs mostly. This one was by Bryson Gray, number 1 on the iTunes song charts. Let's go, Brandon. Back in the year 2009, Brandon was the 160th most common male name recorded in births in the Netherlands. Fun fact. Not really fun. It is a fact, though. Oh, Sandra has made a donation. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. According to playback.fm, Low Key is the most famous Brandon there is. Huh? He's scored a 6 out of a possible 100 on the famous charts. Low Key. But his real name is Brandon, yeah? Then, of course, there's Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee is no longer with us. He passed away in the 80s as a result of a shooting accident on set, similar to what Alec Baldwin is going through now. So this is yet another Brandon. They're obviously not talking about this Brandon. Maybe they're talking about Raisin Brand Done. Or Marlon Brando. The end is silent. Marlon Brando. Brandon Ruth, the least popular movie Superman, least popular any Superman. He's a poor man's Henry Cavill. Poor Brandon Ruth. Maybe it's not. It couldn't be him. No, the Brandon that they're talking about is Brandon Brown. Brandon Brown is a NASCAR driver who is being interviewed way back on October 2nd. Brandon Brown. And while he was being interviewed, the crowd was actually chanting something that didn't sound anything like "Let's Go Brandon." They were chanting "F Joe Biden." F Joe Biden. And because this was happening live. This interview was live. The reporter, obviously, she can't repeat what the expletive is. She has to, excuse me. I said that Brandon Ruth was the least popular. Marie from New Jersey correcting me. Dean Cain, thank you for that. Dean Cain is the least popular Superman. Thank you for that. It's important distinction. So she can't repeat that expletive on the air. So she says, it sounds like they're saying, "Let's go, Brandon." I mean, she is interviewing Brandon Brown, but yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows they weren't talking about Brandon Brown. And it's unfortunate because they took away from his spotlight. They took away from his moment to share hatred. They couldn't say, "Let's go, Brandon." They had to say, "F Joe Biden." Why? All Joe Biden has done is pump out a bunch of COVID relief checks that no Republican voted for. He cut child poverty in half. He's also sent out monthly child tax credits. Don't tell me that at least half, probably 75. I'm going to say 100% of those Republicans can use. Those people chanting, "F Joe Biden," they're not sending those checks back. I'll tell you that. They're not sending them back. So yeah, so that's how it started. And then they're pumping out this merchandise, shirts, and hats and banners and, oh boy, everything is Let's Go Brandon. In fact, this weekend, Saturday, I believe, Saturday was hashtag Let's Go Brandon Day. All right, guys. You know what? Look, I'm going to be honest. I don't care. I saw a bunch of people jumping on the Let's Go Brandon hashtag and saying, this is wrong. You shouldn't be saying this about Joe Biden. And you know what? Frankly, I don't care. I don't care. Regular people, do it all you want. I think I do have an issue with a pilot who is supposed to be nonpartisan. I don't want to have to worry if somebody who's got my life in their hands, is mentally stable. I don't want to have to think about the guy who's, who I'm relying on to get me to my destination safely if he's unhinged because he's, being political. Don't be political up in the air. We're 30,000 feet above the ground. We need you to have your head in the game. But the rest of you clowns, you jokers, you want to do F Joe Biden, do that to your heart's content, your heart's desire, as long as it keeps you relatively non-violent. You want to print T-shirts and hats and go nuts. Just don't be violent. We don't need. Yeah, you can. The middle finger. That's one of the great things about being American. You can flip anybody the bird. You can flip the bird to the president. You can do it and not get arrested for it. That's fantastic. You know what? There's hundreds, millions of us who flipped the bird to Trump. We flipped it to his empty tower. We flipped it wherever we got a chance to flip it. I don't have a problem. Turnabout is fair play. I don't have a problem with this whatsoever, so long as they remain nonviolent. I will say this, and Karen Purdy just reminded me. Karen Purdy is saying, we don't need a code. We just come right out and say it. Yeah, you know what? I would I'd have more respect for the people who just come out and say F Joe Biden as opposed to those who say, let's go Brandon. It's, okay, it's whatever. You captured a moment where it looked like the media was trying to hide, the disrespect that you showed for President Biden. So be it. Yeah, okay, that's funny. It's been going on a month now, and they're just going to keep writing that thing. Fine, so be it. But my concern is that these are not nonviolent people. That's my concern. They're not nonviolent. They've already showed their asses. They've showed that they cannot be trusted, that they always elevating it. They're always elevating it. There was a guy just the other week who was at Charlie Kirk's Turning Points USA rally or seminar, meeting, whatever. Charlie Kirk was giving a speech, and the guy asked, hey, I just want to know, when is it time for us to use the guns? And he wasn't, dude was not kidding. He was like, all jokes aside, when is it time for us to use the guns? And nobody booed this dude. A whole room full of people. Nobody booed him. Nobody shouted him down. They wanted to hear an answer from Charlie Kirk. When is it time to use the guns? These Let's Go Brandon folks. So I'm showing you right now. There's a picture here. This is a piece. I just saw this today. This is like chilling. This is chilling. This is a piece of a gun. It says on it, on the far left, it says, let's go -15. Next line, it says multi. Next line, it says Brandon 0000. This shit is engraved in this gun piece. And on the far right, it says fuck. That's blurred out. Joe, exclamation point, Biden, exclamation point. Fuck Joe Biden. Engraved on the inside of a piece of gun. Nice? Not nice. I certainly do hope that the manufacturer of this is being visited by the FBI, by the authorities. This shit is dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous for pilots to allow themselves to become unhinged publicly like that. We are trusting you will get us to where we're going regardless of who we voted for. And show your ass like that. He should be relieved of duty. Should be fired. Personally, you know, the Let's Go Brandon stuff, it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt. That's it. So if you guys can monitor your damn selves and don't let that unhinged lunatic go off on his own and do something that is going to make your party look like shit more, because you're still not off the hook from January 6th. We still have to contend with your ass for January 6th. Don't let there be another January 6th. That's what I got to say about that. That's that. Yeah, so next up we have our guessing game. Is name that rap interlude. Name that rap interlude. This one is going to be a little challenging for you guys. I know I say that every time, but this time, you'll see. I mean it this time. This one, so what is a rap interlude? When you have a pop song. Gavin Rutherford said, oh, FFS. When you have a pop song, Britney Spears or Katy Perry or Justin Timberlake, whatever, and they're singing, and then a little bit more than halfway through, there's a little bit of a rap thing. There's a rap. They're doing it more and more nowadays. Okay, they're doing it more and more nowadays. So you guys think, oh man, I'm not gonna know this. You're gonna know. You're gonna know some of these. So when you hear it and you know what it is, don't guess yet, Marie from New Jersey. When you hear it, just type in the name. Here's what you can do. You can type the name of the song or the name of the artist doing the rap interlude. I'll give you credit for either or both. Here we go. Yeah, Melissa McQueen is correcting me, and she is correct. She says it's a rap featuring so-and-so. Okay? Here's the first one. Now be it thick as a milkshake or thin as a cornflake. I love you to death, but I am pressed for the heartbreak. And anyway, who cares about what other people talk about? I'd rather hear it from the horse's mouth. See, I believe in being believed in. No low lives, no low tides, it's all paper thin. But watch for the trickery. Some people are slippery. They appear making history disappear like a mystery. It ain't your fault that you're a walking bank vault. Some people, unlike, make love bitter as salt. They say what they want to say, play how they want to play, but you got to live your life day by day. And whatever you do is all right with me. The bum diddly dee. Nobody have guessed this one. This one I thought was a relatively easy one. This was the bum diddly dee. Heavy D in the song All Right by Janet Jackson. Third rail with Omar. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Thank you very much. I see some of you guys. Yes, Meek Spees, Janet Jackson. Yes. Meek Spees, Tracy M, Eddie G. La ta 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 ta. All right. That one was kind of tough for you. Huh? All right. This next one, maybe not so tough. Actually, I know it's not going to be that tough. Here it is. This one is whoever types it in as fast. R.I.P. Rest in peace to Heavy D. Thank you, Trump Reaper. I seen a rainbow yesterday, but too many storms have come and gone, leaving a trace of not on God-given ray. Is it because my life is 10 shades of gray? I pay all 10 fade away, seldom praising for the sunny days. And like his promise is true, only my faith can undo the many chances I blew to bring my life to a new. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Now you got it. Now you got a little taste of what's what. That's what this thing is, all right? Let's see. Who do I have at the top here? Monique Lee is at the top, followed by Tracy M. Meek Spees, the Trump Reaper, Eddie G, Monique Lee, Chrissy M, Mia to you, Miller J, Jamie from Wisconsin, Sylvia Correa, Cha Cha, Veronica Tello, Jennifer Tony, Eddie G, Samantha Hawkins, Cecile Kazimi, Marie from Joy Z, Julian Goudier. Very good, you guys. Very good. Okay, next up. This one is, I don't know. Maybe you might get this or not. This might be a little too obscure. I don't know. I know some of you are fans of this artist. More than a few, actually. Here's the next one. 1, 2, 3, nah, little cutie, I ain't drinking. Scope this, I was just thinking, you plus me. What a ride. If you was thinking the same, we could continue outside. Lay a pretty body against a parking meter. Strip your dress down like I was stripping a Peter Paul's. I'm enjoy. Let me show you, baby, I'm a talented boy. Strip your dress down like I was stripping a Peter Paul's. I'm enjoy. Let me show you, baby, I'm a talented boy. Everybody, watch your body, pump it like you want somebody. Get off. We're looking for the purple one, Prince. This one was tough. This was the performance he did on MTV where he wore that suit with his ass cheeks showing. This was the song Get Off. And let's see, who do I have here? Not many, but let's see. I'm a talented boy. Meek Spees is at the top, followed by... Many people thought this was Snoop. Nope. Eddie G, Lee Saunders, Tracy M, Veronica Tello, Samantha Hawkins, Mrs. Mia to you. His butt was showing. That's right. Some of you guys are like, Prince rapped? Guys, Prince did everything. He played like dozens of instruments. He sang, he composed it, he did it all. Dude was amazing. Okay, here's the next one. One thing I ask of you, let me be the one you back that ass to. Go to Malibu, to Paris, boo. Had a bitch, but she ain't bad as you. So hit me up when you pass through. I'll give you something big enough to tear your ass into. Swag on them even when you dress casual. I mean, it's almost unbearable. That's too tough, huh? That one was too tough. Let's see. Nobody. This one is probably my toughest one. One thing I ask of you, let me be the one you back that ass to. Go from Malibu to Paris, boo. No, nothing. Blurred Lines. And that was T.I.'s piece in Blurred Lines. That was the Robin Thicke song. Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines. That was difficult. Don't feel badly about that, you guys. It's possibly because I don't have music to accompany it that makes it difficult. But, those are part of the songs too, All right, here's the next one. Now you realizing when the nights go long, right? Campaign for me the same when you know that I'm gone, right? You act all wild when I tell you to settle. I was working around the clock, but your girls want to meddle. Talk about I heard he swims with his chick on the beach. That was out with the tide, but my love you impeach. Now you looking at the walls, hand in hand, Cole Jones and ringing my house, hanging up and then posing. Now why you want to go and do that, love, huh? Now why you want to go and do that? Now why you want to go and do that, love, huh? Now why you want to go and do that and do that and do that? I have one person who have guessed, two people who have correctly guessed this one. This was another Janet Jackson song featuring Q-Tip, Got Till It's Gone. And it was a sample of Joni Mitchell. Oh, don't it seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone. So we got Tracy M. and Mrs. Mia Mia to you. Trump Reaper said it's a Joni Mitchell sample, right? Scribble My Dibble says Paved Paradise. Yeah, that one was tough. Paved Paradise, put up a parking lot. Okay, let's see. This next one is for the old heads. S and a P want to kick with me, cool, but I'm wicked. G hit skins, but never quickly. I hit the skins for the hell of it, just for the yell I get, for the smell of it. They want my bod, here's the hot rod. Cecile Kazemi, thank you for the donation. S and a P want to get with me. Cool, but I'm wicked. G hit skins, but never quickly. I hit the skins for the hell of it, just for the yell I get, for the smell of it. Shoop, shoop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop. Yes, Shoop by Salt and Pepper, and that was, who the hell was that? Big Twan. Big Twan. And let's see. At the top, her first time ever is Scribble My Dibbles. You did it! Followed by Monique Lee, Tracy M, Mrs. Mia Mia to you, Eddie G, Sylvia Correa, Meek Spees, Cecile Kazemi, Melissa McQueen, Marie from New Jersey, Lisa Straw, Samantha Hawkins, Jen and Fat Tony, Jamie from Wisconsin. Yeah, it's just called Shoop. Shoop, shoop-a-doop, shoop-a-doop. Let's see. Here's the next one. This one is going to be tough. I say that about a lot of these. Who killing them in the UK? Everybody gonna say UK reluctantly, because most of the press don't uck with me. Estelle once said to me, cool down, down. Don't act a fool now. I always act a fool, ow. Ain't nothing new now. He crazy, I know what you thinking. Robina, I know what you drinking. Rap singer, chain blinger, holler at the next chick as soon as you're blinking. Oh, it's not as difficult as I thought it was. Huh. I thought it was going to be like very difficult because I can never remember that melody. Yeah, we were looking for Estelle featuring Kanye West. Not my favorite rapper. You know, he's a bit of an idiot, dickhead, but he is talented. You can't deny he's talented. So at the top, we got Tracy M, followed by Meek Spees, Asmila J, Gavin Rutherford, Jen and Fat Tony, hang on, Maital Cabelli, and then Mrs. Mia to you, Cecile Kazimi, Sylvia Correa, Gavin Rutherford, Samantha Hawkins, Monique Lee. Trump Reaper says, I heart Ribena. I don't even know what Ribena is. Let's see. Okay, yeah, when Kanye was normal. Okay. Here's the next and final one. Let me just get the melody in my head. Me and Mariah go back like babies with pacifiers. Old dirt dogs, no liar. Keep your fantasy hot like fire. Jump. Let me see you do the stump. Girls, let me see you shake your rump. Brothers, hit it from the back and front, and let's do it. Do it. I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. And I'm soul to soul. Big letters all big and bold. Old dirty bastard across the globe. Globe or globe? Let's see. Okay, so yes, it is obviously old dirty bastard. That much is clear from the first few lines, but who was he collaborating with? Does anybody know? Does anybody know who his collaborating song was? Anybody? Yes. Yes. This was Fantasy by Mariah Carey. And let's see. At the top here, we have Tracy M, followed by the Trump Reaper, Asmila J, Meek Spees, Cecile Kazimi, Jen and Fat Tony, Samantha Hawkins, Marie from New Jersey, Matthew Finkelstein is in the game now. There we go. Let's see. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Meek Spees, yes. Tracy M. You guys, very good. I know this was tough. You guys are good sports here. Jen and Fat Tony, thank you for the donation. Thank you very much. Wilbur McCarthy says, I resemble that name. Yeah, okay. So that was, like I said, that was a tough one. You guys were good sports. Very good. And I wasn't great with my own rendition. I tend to do a lot of pop, so I do like to switch it up from time to time to do commercial jingles or TV show theme songs. What the hell? Et cetera. Okay, next up we've got You Raggedy Bish. And I see Mrs. Mia to you saying, oh, my childhood. And from your childhood to my childhood. This next one here. This was Ricky Schroder. Ricky Schroder was just about as harmless a kid as you could possibly imagine. Very cute, handsome young man. In the TV sitcom Silver Spoons, right? Nothing wrong with that show. Nothing wrong with the kid. But then, life happened. And, he grew up into a bit of an asshole. Yeah. And, I think he was in a TV show, some cop show or something. Here he is wearing his Blue Lives Matter hat or whatever, and this is when he lost it at Costco last year. A lot of people showed their ass last year. Last year was like the coming out party for Karens and Chads, this was another thing that he went out and chipped in to help free Kyle Rittenhouse. NYPD Blue, is that the name of the show he was in? Yeah. So he contributed money to help free the guy who murdered 2 people in Kenosha. And then, he's just been a nonstop downward spiral into insanity. And today, we got to look at where this insanity has led him, and it's not good.
I'm so tired of pretend celebrities doing this kind of shit. In this case, I'm referring to Ricky Schroder, seen here posing with Kyle Rittenhouse, who he just helped get bailed out of jail. He was on one shitty sitcom and then the cover of Tiger Beat magazine multiple times. And now he's become just this far-right psychopath who made this video the other night.
I'm sitting here in disbelief of what our world is turning into in front of our very eyes. No one's going to stop it but us. So, this Veterans Day, 11/11, let's stop it. Too many good people have fought and died for this country. For us to let it go without fighting. And I don't see how the system that created this is the system that can fix this. This country is going to need rebuilt. This government will need rebuilt. So this Veterans Day, let's take our country back. I think what we have to do is stand up the militia. Whoever feels that they're part of the militia needs to stand up on Veterans Day. And you need to gather. You need to muster. Muster at your post office in a small town. Muster at City Hall. Get your friends and muster. And a show of force is what we need to do right now. This is our country. We're going to fight for our country. So this Veterans Day, 11/11, God, please show up. Muster. Stand up. God bless America. And God bless those that muster.
Please muster. I'm so tired of pretend celebrities doing this kind.
Good Lord. Muster? Show up where? Show up where? Take your country back from who? There's a white man running the country now, right? He's not the scary socialist you think he is. Good Lord. So, ironically, I was, when I saw this video, I thought to myself, there's no way I'm distributing that. I know that my platform has a reach on Twitter. Here on YouTube, not so much. It's like, it's us talking. And, at some point, this show's audience will grow. I'm not concerned about that. I'm bringing you guys, the content, and you build it, they will come. Eventually, people will start showing up here. But, I did not want to help spread this maniac's words. I do hope that the FBI pays him a visit, because to me, that is incitement to riot. And, conspiracy for sedition, to create an insurrection. That shit is crazy. That's crazy, dude. You're a former celebrity. Go do former celebrity things. Oh, that's the problem. Nobody wants your crappy ass. Nobody wants your raggedy ass because you crazy. Go get some help. Go and get some therapy. Whoever, if somebody knows Ricky Schroeder and they're not in his ear telling him to get some help, then they're not his friends. They're not his family. They're not his loved ones. That is some terroristic shit right there. You want people to muster, stand up, get their arms, part of the militia, all that shit? Really? Dude, you got to go to jail for that. Insane. He'll probably get away with it too. I don't know. I'm growing fed up. Excuse me. I'm growing fed up with Merrick Garland, and I'm getting pissed off at the people who keep telling me, oh, you got to give Merrick Garland a chance. When? When is he going to do something? If and when we lose the House and the Senate? A year from now? Is that when he's going to act? We're about to go into election cycle. Once we enter election cycle, anything he does is going to be interpreted as political. So we don't have a whole lot of time for Merrick Garland to act. We don't. God damn. Veronica Tello, thank you so much for the donation, because the very best part of waking up. Chris Ray needs to be replaced. Thank you, Wilbur McCarthy, for saying that. Corey Lord says he believes that Garland is intimidated. I think you might be right. People are saying that Merrick Garland is a member of the Federalist Society, which means that, he's more beholden to conservatives than any of us would be comfortable with. Excuse me. Mrs. Mia to you says, call Alfonso. He needs to share his joy that he shares on American Home Videos with Ricky. He needs a hug and more. Yeah. Okay. So, questions. I got time for this many because my growing belly is hungry. I'm hungry as faheezy right now. Shout Teresa. I didn't see it earlier. There you go. And Jamie from Wisconsin, she's not working. She is actively watching, sitting in Arizona, waiting to... she's waiting to go back to Wisconsin. There you go. Safe travels to you, Jamie. There you go. Foxhill Dream says Obama has to talk to Merrick. Oh, there we go. Silent Blue Sister with the question. BDD, are you where you should be? Meaning, do you ever feel you should be doing something else with your life? Should you have turned left instead of right, so to speak? Should I have zigged instead of zagged? Do you know where you're going to? Yeah, I'm exactly where I should be. And where I should be is with my loving wife and my kids and my family right now. And yeah, I feel like I have made an impact. I feel like my presence on Twitter has made a good difference. Yeah, I mean, I know where my heart is on things, right? So in terms of left and right, well, definitely I think I'm closer to the center on most issues than people know that. That's the main criticism I get from the far left. They're like, you neoliberal centrist shill. I am socially liberal and fiscally liberal too. I'm liberal. I'm just not far, far left. I consider myself pragmatic. Yeah. Yeah. Meek Spees is asking sativa or indica. I don't know what either of those mean. I don't. So I'm going to say neither. Mytal Cabelli, last question here. Question, how do you talk to family who speaks racist? Oh, you tell them straight up. You cannot speak like that in my company. I can't tell you how to speak when I'm not around. But while I'm here, you can't speak like that in my presence. I'm offended by it. If you want me to return here, you will not speak like that while I'm here. That's pretty much. And they say it exactly the way I said it too. Don't say it gentle. Say it forceful. Be direct. Let them know you are not pussyfooting around on this issue. You will not budge. Yeah. Yeah. And that is a big part of the reason why there's so much contention around CRT, right? Critical race theory. Critical race theory is not all encompassing about every last, racism issue, but that is what they have turned it into. That guy, Christopher Rufo, weaponized that to include anything that might be even just considered political correctness. They threw all that shit into the bucket that they're calling CRT, which means everything. People resent the fact that they can't forward their racist emails to people safely anymore. They resent that. They resent that they can't use the N-word. Those little piddly things, they resent all that shit. They resent the fact that they have to be careful how they speak. They can't just diss any marginalized group of people, willy-nilly, the way they used to be able to do in the good old days. That. So, yeah. That's how I would tell them. All right, guys, that's all the time I have for today's episode. Thank you for joining me for another fun episode of Storytime with BDD. I'm your host, BDD, aka BrooklynDad. I do hope you have gotten your shot. If you have not, please do so at your earliest convenience. Make sure if you got to go out, you wear your mask. Keep your social distance 6 feet or better. And have a lovely, relaxing evening. Now, I got some news for you guys. I will not be here Wednesday. No show on Wednesday, a.k.a. Hump Day. Wednesday, Hump Day, is a day wifey and I are just going to spend some time together and just chill out. You know what I mean? So no show Wednesday. I will be back on Friday. So